Okay, so this is the $400 SBD belt, and I've owned this for over 5 years now. Today I'm going to review it. I want to see how it has lasted the test of time. So after owning it for 5 years, you would think there's something wrong with it. Maybe the clip has become loosened, maybe the belt is a little bit more flexible, maybe some of the holes have been stretched a little bit. Honestly, from my experience, I've had none of these issues. I still use this belt every day and it performs literally just like day one. It is still extremely stiff and I haven't noticed anything loosening or anything that's not as stiff that has hindered my lifts. Each prong and each hole are still secure as ever. Nothing has been loosened and none of the stitching on the belt has been loosened either. Okay, and believe me, I am someone who takes care of their things, especially when it's worth $400. But with this belt, I literally toss it around. It's used in a rough environment. I've given out to friends for them to use and they toss it around too. I'm sure you've seen many videos on Instagram, TikTok or whatever where people just huck this thing across the room, and honestly, after all that, it still looks and performs like day one. If you haven't already and you like this video, please drop a like below and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, because it helps me produce videos for you guys so that you guys get more information and help you with your lifting journey going forward. And it would mean a lot to me. So this belt is made out of a thick leather and apparently they've been aging it for over 5 months. And honestly, the quality that SBD promises is really there. So just from looking at this belt, honestly, it doesn't show any white spots or any scratches or anything like that. So that's how you know that the leather on this belt is very thick. Like, it does have a couple dents here and there. Okay, honestly, looking at it closer, there's actually quite a few dents. You would really have to look at it closely to really see it, because from a distance, it just looks like a black belt. And honestly, from a cosmetic standpoint, for the amount that I've used it for over the 5 years, how I do not care about this item at all, especially for $400, it has exceeded my expectations, because honestly, if I just gave it a quick wipe down, it would look brand new and could be sold for probably just as much as I bought it for. I think one of the biggest concerns about belts is people want to ask, like, how stiff is it and how stiff is it going to be after 5 years? And honestly, it's been literally exactly the same. And it's interesting to note too, because people want to know if this belt gets broken in, and you don't want it broken in the first place. You want it to be as stiff as possible. Like, truly, every single time I use this, it literally just feels like day one and it's still stiff as ever. Anyways, I just have so much confidence using it and I've never ever had a single issue with it in its entire 5 years of owning it. However, there is one small concern that I do have about this belt. Despite all the incredible things I've said about the SBD belt, there is one small thing, and I think it's actually more of a design flaw than it is like me using it over 5 years. But if you notice on the buckle right here, there is a little pin right there, and sometimes after using it for a while, it kind of starts popping out slowly, more and more, like millimeter by millimeter, then turns to an inch, and all you gotta do is really stick it back in. The only concern I do have about that is for $400, you don't want to see anything like that happening, right? Like, even though it's just a small pin that can be popped back in really easily, you don't want to deal with that type of issue, because if you lose that pin in your bag, you do have to look for it, and no one wants to do that. Nobody wants to go in their bag and continue looking for this little pin. They just want to put it on and start lifting right away. And I can't imagine what it would be like if you actually lost the pin. But for the most part, this $400 belt really is an amazing purchase, and it's a good buy it for life item. It's a good investment if you really think you're going to be powerlifting for your entire life. Again, the only thing you should really think about is that little pin on the buckle. Otherwise, I think you'll be fine. Okay, so I hope this answered your questions. Please make sure you drop a like if you like this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It really helps me out and help me produce more videos that will help you guys with your lifting journey. Of course, drop a comment down below if you own an SBD belt or an item that you want me to review. If you have any of those things, leave a comment down below. Thank you for your time, guys. Appreciate it. Peace out.